we have discussed about the sublimation, that when a solid directly changes to vapor state directly on heating is termed as sublimation. We have discussed that the substance which undergoes sublimation is known as sublime, and the substance which is obtained by the cooling the vapor of sublimating substances is termed as sublimate. We have discussed the example of sublimating substances, that is ammonium chloride, naphthalene balls. The next one is tricarbon dioxide. The next one is camphor. We have the example of sublimating substances. We have also discussed that on changing temperature and pressure, solid can be converted into liquid, liquid can be converted into gas, or the solid can directly convert it into gaseous state in case of sublimating substances. Today we will discuss the effect of change of pressure. The effect of change in pressure. Let us see it by doing an activity. If we have a container like this and we have fitted a piston over this, then these are the gaseous molecules in the container. The next, when we press the piston, and what we see when we press the piston, when it is pressed here, we see that the gaseous molecules come closer. When they come closer, let's see in the next term. Means on application of pressure, the gaseous molecule come closer and closer. When they will come closer, then they have appreciable force of attraction. When they have appreciable force of attraction, then they will change in another state of matter, that is the liquid state. We know in case of gaseous state, there is large interparticle spaces, that's why they can be compressed. Clear? What we know? We know that a gases can be liquefied by changing, by increasing pressure, and decreasing temperature. Let us see why this is happening. So, I have discussed that on increasing pressure, the gaseous molecule clump together and they have appreciable force of attraction, and therefore they will convert it into another state of matter, that is liquid state. But why there is need to decrease the temperature? If we are not going to decrease the temperature, then in that case they have higher kinetic energy. And if they have higher kinetic energy, we know kinetic energy is higher in case of gas state. And if they have higher kinetic energy, they will not come closer. And if they will not come closer, then they will create a pressure inside the container. It means to liquefy a gas, it need to lower the temperature, because on lowering the temperature, the kinetic energy of the gaseous molecule decreases. When the kinetic energy of the gaseous molecule decreases, it helps with the molecule, gaseous molecule, to come closer, and that's why they have appreciable force of attraction, and they are converted to another state of matter, that is the liquid state. Let us see. A gas, on application of pressure, the gaseous molecule come close to each other, when they come close to each other, then they have appreciable force of attraction, due to which they convert into another state of matter. That is, what is this? That is liquid state. To the next, we have discussed the pressure. To the next, we will discuss the temperature. To the next, on decreasing temperature, the kinetic energy of the gaseous molecule decreases. It means, and due to which they come closer. When they come closer, they have appreciable force of attraction, and changes to another state of matter called liquid state. What we know? We know the temperature and the pressure are the two contributing factors which will change the state of a gaseous state to liquid state. We have discussed that on increasing pressure, the molecules are bring close together. By doing so, when the molecule come close together, see here, when the molecule come close together, then they have appreciable force of attraction. When they have appreciable force of attraction, then they will be converted into another state of matter, that is the liquid state. We have also discussed that the another factor, that is the temperature. It means on decreasing temperature, we know the kinetic energy of the gaseous molecule decreases. On decreasing kinetic energy, the distance between the particle decreases. When the distance between the particle decreases, they have greater force of attraction, and so for that they will cling together to form liquid state. To the next, we know only the gaseous state can be compressed. Only we can compress the gases because they have large interparticle space, and so for that they can be compressed. But we can't compress the liquid and the solid state as far we have discussed in the previous classes. What we know. And to the next one, we know the two contributing factors, that is the pressure together with the temperature, will change the state of matter. That is, on increasing pressure and decreasing temperature will change the state of gaseous state into liquid state. That is, the first one, we can only compress the gaseous state. We can only compress gaseous state, but not solid or liquid state. Because in solid and in liquid state, there is least interparticle space. To the next, how we can compress a gas? A gas can be compressed. Compressed by lowering temperature and increasing pressure. The ammonia gas can only be liquefied by increasing pressure and decreasing temperature. We know the dry ice, that is the solid carbon dioxide, when we decrease the pressure, which is used in deep freezing method. Dry ice, solid carbon dioxide is used in deep freezing method and can only be stored at high pressure. When we decrease the pressure, then it will eventually convert it into gaseous state. What we know? Liquid ammonia gas. Ammonia can be compressed to liquid state by increasing temperature, increasing pressure and decreasing temperature. The next, solid carbon dioxide, solid CO twice, or you can say dry ice, which is used in deep freezing method. Deep freezing method can only be stored at high pressure. On decreasing pressure, it can be converted into gaseous state. What we know? We know gases can only be compressed, not the solid or the liquid, because they have large interparticle space. The next is that a gas can only be compressed by decreasing temperature, which will lead to decrease in the kinetic energy, and molecules or the particle will come closer. Has appreciable force of attraction and change to another state of matter, that is the liquid state. It can also be compressed by increasing pressure, which will bring the molecule come together closer. Has appreciable force of attraction, due to which they change to another state of matter. It means the temperature together with pressure is used to compress a gas into a liquid state. We have discussed the liquid ammonia can be compressed only by increasing pressure and decreasing temperature. Solid carbon dioxide can only be stored at higher pressure. When we decrease the pressure, it is directly converted into gaseous state. This is so what we studied, that the temperature and pressure is used on increasing pressure and decreasing temperature, we can liquefy a gas. Let us discuss a phenomena in our daily life, that is, what happened when we placed water in a container and observe it after 1 day. We see that the volume of water in the container decreases. Why it is so? We haven't boiled it, but the water content in the container decreases. This is so because of evaporation. It means what we know? We know that water can vaporize even below its boiling point, and the process is termed as evaporation. Let us discuss it. Evaporation. What we discuss? When we place water in a container and observe it after 1 or 2 days, then we see that the volume of water inside the container decreases. Why it is so? Because of evaporation. We observe when we placed our wet cloth under the sun, then it dried. We are not going to boil the cloth for drying it, but what we see, that is dried. Why it is so? Because of evaporation. It means evaporation, it means the conversion of liquid into vapor state can also be occurred below its boiling point, and the process is termed as evaporation. What we know? The process of conversion of what? Liquid. The process of conversion of liquid into vapor below its below its boiling point. Below its boiling point is called evaporation. To the next, whatever be the temperature. In the previous sections, we have discussed the latent heat. It means, if we are discussing the latent heat of vaporization, it means a certain amount of heat is required to change the state of matter, that is termed as latent heat. It means, in this case, when there is conversion of liquid into vapor state, whether latent heat is required or not, it is required. It means, whatever be the temperature of the substance or the solution or the container, but the molecule gets its latent heat of vaporization. It means, the next point is that whatever the temperature, whatever be the temperature of the liquid, whatever be the temperature of the liquid molecule absorb what latent heat for their vaporization. For their latent heat of vaporization. Let us discuss the process of evaporation. The process of evaporation. If this one is the liquid and it contains the molecules here, and when we discuss molecule here, what we see, the molecule in the bulk inside the liquid is having lesser kinetic energy, but the molecule at the surface has more kinetic energy. It means, what we see, the molecules in the liquid have not